What's good, y'all, man? It is your boy Sniper Kicks, and we have an important topic today, and we're gonna talk about something that is going to happen, and this is gonna go down in history. I promise you, this is going to go down in history, man. But before we get into that, guys, you already know the Jordan 4 Black Canvas was on the sneaker pass today. A lot of Nikes got their late shipments and they finally got them in. I took a big L, and I want to know, do you guys like that sneaker draw pass where you enter and then you see if you won, or do you like the first come first serve where you have to be quick? Let me know in the comment section below. But guys, I've been saying this for the past week, stores are now getting their Jordan 4 Black Canvas. Now boutiques are starting to get them. In my Discord, a lot of people have been hitting on the Black Canvas these last couple days, so make sure you are checking your stores, your Foot Lockers, your boutiques. Champs still haven't received their pairs. Like, they're doing Champs super dirty with the Jordan 1 taxis. A lot of Champs have not received their taxis, nor they have received their Jordan 4 Black Canvas. But there is some good news here, guys. The Jordan 4 Midnight Navies, I talked to a lot of stores and they are loaded with pairs. They are loaded with pairs. As of again, in my Discord, we can check the exact stock numbers of each flex store as well. So that's a positive, and a lot of stores are loaded. And my boutique store that I go to is loaded as well. So the Jordan 4 Midnight Navy is going to be a cook. On top of that, Dick's Sporting Goods will probably have wristbands. I will keep you updated. That is the word right now, but it's subject to change if they're actually going to do wristbands. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And of course, hit that like button. Another shoe I want to talk about as well is the Nike Dunk Low Syracuse. It is coming back in November. In my opinion, that's one of the best Nike Dunk Lows. That orange and that white hits differently, man. And they are coming out once again in November, so I'm super excited about that shoe. And once again, guys, the Jordan 1 Starfishes, they will be in extended sizes, so make sure if you do want that shoe, make sure you check your stores and see if they have extended sizes, because Sneakers app is only going to 12 women's. But guys, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video, man. And this is gonna be, man, we're talking about the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. As you guys know, the Jordan 1 Lost and Found is going to be the biggest GR regarding a Jordan 1. There will be 500,000 pairs. A lot of pairs of the Jordan 1 Reimagined. But this shoe right here is probably going to go down in history as the most backdoored shoe of all time. I'm going to tell you why. Number one, I just talked to my local Finish Line. They are now starting to get pairs of the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. But here is the thing. Since this shoe has high resale and there's so much quantity, it's going to be very lucrative for stores. It's funny because I was on Twitter and there was a tweet that's saying, like, yes, there's a 500K pairs of Lost and Found ones, right? There's already been a reseller that sold around 2K pairs of GS. Release is going to be ugly. And that is going to hit it right on the nail, because the shoe is going to be so hyped. There's going to be resale value. There's so many pairs. So now this is going to be backdoor city. You just saw right here, a reseller just sold 2,000 pairs of GS, and there's people that got a lot of early pairs. And how do you get early pairs? Because of backdoors. But back to my Finish Line. My Finish Line did say they did get a lot. They got GS pairs and they got a lot of pairs. They are flooded with pairs. And not too long ago, in my last video, I talked about talking to Nike Chicago. Nike Chicago told me this like a month ago. They said, man, we're loaded with the Jordan 1 Lost and Found. So this is going to be a huge GR regarding the Jordan 1, but it is not going to be sweet, man. It's not going to be sweet. Also, I saw Unbreakable tweet about a conversation that he had with a Finish Line employee. This Finish Line employee talked about how his Finish Line was a mid-tier Finish Line, but they were loaded with Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. They said it's even more than the Jordan 3 Fire Reds. And the Jordan 3 Fire Reds is a huge GR. In Chicago, you can literally find those everywhere. And they also got a restock on the Jordan 3 Fire Reds. If they have more pairs of the Jordan 1 Lost and Found than the Jordan 3 Fire Reds, that means there is going to be a lot of pairs available. But here is the thing, like I said, there is going to be a lot of backdooring. So it looks like 500,000 pairs, but in reality, it's not going to be that much, because you got to think about it from a business perspective. A lot of these stores, these managers, you already know how backdooring goes. When you see like, hey, this shoe's going for 500 bucks. We have a huge quantity. Half of these, I'm gonna give these to resellers that are gonna pay that resale price so I can put extra money in my pocket. You're gonna see that everywhere. I guarantee you, this shoe right here, just based on the quantity and how high the resale price is, people are going to backdoor this shoe like crazy. In my opinion, this is gonna be the most backdoor shoe in history. Mark my words on that. So guys, I'm gonna keep you guys prepared on these Jordan 1 Lost and Founds, but I already know how it's going to be. So guys, be prepared. Finish Line exclusive access is gonna go down on this shoe. I know it's going to go down. When we get to closer release day, make sure you have your notification bells on, because I will let you know when exclusive access is gonna be. And here's the positive of having exclusive access. Since Finish Line has so many pairs, there is going to be a lot of pairs via exclusive access. Here's the thing, guys. The best chance of getting this shoe is probably gonna be on the apps. Is going to be on the exclusive access, because a lot of times they have to put the inventory in the system so you actually have a chance. Regarding Flex App, that's why my Discord is so beneficial. There have been people making a killing on the Flex accounts. On my Discord, you're able to buy and rent Flex accounts, and you guarantee you winning for the year. If you don't, you get your money back. So that is going to be your best option, because you think about your boutiques, you think about these other stores, even Foot Lockers and Finish Lines. There will be a lot of backdooring because how lucrative this shoe is, but there's loaded. If a mid-tier Finish Line is loaded with pairs more than the Jordan 3 Fire Reds, this is telling you a lot about this shoe. But what I'm liking so far is that stores are starting to get their pairs already. My local Finish Line only has GS right now, but it's looking like pairs are starting to come in, because I do not want late shipments. Because if there's late shipments on this shoe and it's a lot of backdooring, now it's going to be super hard to actually get your hands on this shoe. The supply and demand and how much the shoe is in resale value. Notice, more resale value a shoe has, the harder the shoe is to get. So I'm hoping, man, we will see 500,000 pairs are going to be available, but it's not going to be a piece of cake. I'm hoping that the sneakers app doesn't do us dirty and they load maybe 200,000 pairs or 180,000 pairs on the sneakers app. If they do, then okay, and some W's on sneakers. But man, I can't wait for this release, because I know there is going to be mayhem on this release. But all major retailers, since there's so many pairs of the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds, all major retailers will get this shoe. If you have a store nearby you that gets Jordans, they will get the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. But again, backdooring will be at an all-time high, a record high, because of how many pairs, how lucrative this shoe is on the resale market. So guys, man, wanted to make this video real quick on the Jordan 1 Lost and Found. Can't wait for this shoe. Shoe looks super dope, but it's going to be mayhem. It's gonna be mayhem. Man, I really do appreciate you guys for watching this video. You already know I'm gonna keep you guys updated with all sneaker news and information, and we're gonna keep this thing going. You already know, Sniper Kicks out. Peace.